Hey guys, this is the MegaCoolGamerz podcast. Thanks for joining, and I'm Kyle.
I'm Chris, and I commit tax fraud.
Uh, I'm Tommy. I like cars.
I'm Charlie. Underwear is quite overrated.
I'm Vinny, and I pay a second grade algebra.
I'm Matt, smoke grass, ski fast, and eat ass.
Okay, so today our first talking point is going to be the prices and how overpriced with all the scalpers due to the current situation we have
What is that
pandemic
situation?
going
world.
on.
in the world. I think everyone can infer what it is, but I'm not going
Chinese
to.
flu?
Coronavirus, Jesus Christ.
Chinese virus.
No, we're demonetized.
The
Sound like
Chinese
we're
Oh,
getting-
Raid Shadow Legends won't sponsor us now. Damn it.
Crap.
Damn.
Wait, are we
No, but
talking about the
actually, like,
Chinese
honestly,
virus?
Imagine being home and you're like, "Mom, I want a Switch," and then it's like, "Okay, son, they're like $200,
Let me
$300."
pay $500
No,
for this
it's
stupid-
5, 6, 7,
5, 6, 7.
800,
I've seen one go
$1,000.
for a 9.
Dude, this
I
is
don't- I've
just
seen
like
them.
what happened
Spy
with the computer
computer.
parts.
The
Remember
Animal
the computer
Crossing one's
parts
going
have-
for like 1,000.
The thing
No,
is,
you remember what happened with the computer parts when they started doing their mining for the Bitcoin
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
all the prices went up? That's exactly what's happening. They want
Exactly.
No, but
everyone wants one.
I feel like
So
because Animal
know?
Crossing got released, it
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
helped do that
Since
because
it's such a
everyone
new
wants
game.
it.
obviously.
And because of the new Cooking Mama, obviously pushing system sales.
Yes.
No, but like,
Most important thing.
I buy Super Mario
Crash
Maker.
Team Racing. Question mark.
I buy Super Mario Maker. Go to turn my Switch on, doesn't work, and I have to buy all this stuff for it.
Piece of
It's,
shit.
like annoying, and it's like I want to get a new one. They're stupidly expensive, unnecessarily,
Yeah.
and people are trying to
Honestly, the
sell
Switch-
them for overpriced, like on
The
Amazon,
Switch
eBay.
MSRP is kind of expensive. The fact that now it's 3
If
times
it's like
that,
250,
Dude, just get a
fine, and the light
PSP.
150
Come on,
or
PSP is
175.
so much better.
PSP? What?
but
Dude,
$299
PSPs are
for
the
something that's
fire,
like
dude.
PSP
quality
does are
control is
better.
not there.
Yeah,
PSPs were before their time.
PSP.
Little off-
That's what
little
they called what the Switch was gonna do. Just saying. Hey, don't.
I get
Little
it.
off topic. You guys hear that the new Cooking Mama game, supposedly, allegedly, is Bitcoin using your Switch to mine for Bitcoin?
That's just not true.
Really?
This makes
Yeah, that actually, I don't know. People on Chan said that,
4chan.
so,
14.
it's probably
Of
knowing that
course.
track record is probably true.
Seriously.
But
the most reliable source.
yeah,
Of
it's up there with
No, but like,
Wikipedia.
since everyone's like all these companies like Nintendo, like their factories are all closed because people are told to stay home. Like they can't make them, and every place is sold out. And
I
it's,
didn't even think of that. Yeah.
no, but it's like it's annoying because it's like I just
Because
want.
China was locked down. Well, China's starting to open back up.
Yeah, the
but,
Chinese
like,
sweatshop workers can't make our Switches.
Have you guys heard about them supposedly lying about the number of cases they have?
No shit.
Yeah, obviously they
Yeah,
buy
obviously.
40,000.
Burns.
ring-
And it was only
They've been
5,000
saying it's going
deaths.
down.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if they said this, but I think I heard. I don't know if it's true, but that they had no cases, that they completely wiped it out, which is obviously bullcrap.
No,
but-
like it was no new cases, not like there's
They
still
had like
cases,
40
but no
every
new
few
cases.
days to the like one website that reports on it. But I highly doubt that. You don't just drop off. Like even South Korea, which had not nearly close to the amount as China, they still had a gradual decline. It wasn't just, oh, they went up 12,000 and then the next day it was 200.
Yeah.
But apparently, New
Oh.
York now has more than any but other country.
New York has more
Yeah.
than any
New
other
York
country.
#1, baby.
Number one, baby.
America
That's where
first.
we're from, by the way.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, it's getting bad. It's
Dude, I haven't left the house in 2 days.
haven't
More like
left
a
the
week.
house in
Haven't
a
left the
long
house
I
in
went
3
to-
weeks.
I went to
Yeah.
I went to Home Depot to get paint.
You're getting
for my
arrested
room.
now.
My room
Did you
used
okay?
to be
Did you
pink.
hear what? I'm sorry. Did you hear what they're doing? They're gonna be taking pictures of license plates to see where people
Yeah.
are going.
They're going to start tracking phones. There's a bill going out right now that's going to be so they can track who has it. But you know they're going to use that afterwards. It's all
Well,
over.
they use it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's going to be
Regardless.
totally.
No, it's
So,
gonna be
listeners, I
legal.
just moved down to the south, and I have a New York plate still. So apparently, something was going out that they're not going to let anybody out of New York. So they're going to have to keep everybody doesn't spread because now it's starting to spread to the heartland of the United States. So I don't know what's going to happen to my plates, but
Yeah, I think it won't spread as bad in like the middle, the West, because it's just the population per capita
not
is
as
just so much.
dense.
Yeah, it's not as
Then you
dense.
have
New
New York
York,
City, which
yeah, you have
is
New York, which is just terrible. Just everyone's so
Fucking
cramped.
Riverdale, dude.
But where you live in like
And
a
not
rural area,
vaccinated. Like,
Yeah.
it's just fucking stupid. Like, who gives a shit? Whatever. You know.
and with the coronavirus, they're
Whatever,
literally
whatever.
pushing back movies and
They
like
canceled.
releases
They
for
canceled New
everything.
York. They canceled New York City public schools. They never
They
do that
canceled the auto show.
for the rest of the year.
No, but they're canceling
rest
all
of the
these
year.
movies. Like, I wanted to go see a bunch of movies this past like month, and like,
Yeah, what is
I
there, a
can't.
quiet
Now
Especially
I have
this
to
was
wait till
supposed to be
November.
spring break.
They
This was
canceled
supposed to be our
Ring
spring
1st,
break.
2020.
They canceled Black Widow. They're pushing back.
Oh no, not Black
Greyhound.
Widow.
Yeah, sorry.
they
They
canceled
put
Black
Onward on
Widow?
Disney Plus.
No,
Quiet-
Yeah,
they're
that's
just
one plus,
pushing
but
it
still.
back.
A Quiet Place 2, Jurassic World 3, right?
Jurassic. There's a new Jurassic one.
I
didn't
thought I
think
thought
there
I
was
read a
Jurassic
list.
World. I think like oh,
Was I wrong? I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
I know. They put Onward on Disney Plus, so that was pretty good. I watched that with my family. Trolls 2 is coming out on something. I think.
Wow, I'm so
That's-
excited. I can hardly contain
I
myself.
was looking forward to Trolls 2 because it's got rock music in it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Ozzy
but it's
Osbourne's in
Trolls
them now.
too.
Yeah, but like it's got rock music in it. Like Rocky Like a Hurricane was like the trailer song, so that's pretty fire. Not gonna
You know
lie.
what is really annoying? And since we're home a lot more, we're playing more games. This like immense amount of launchers, like Steam, Epic
real.
Games, Xbox,
Origin.
it's just annoying.
Origin, Uplay,
Oh, okay, I want to go play Battlefield.
Battle.
Oh wait, was that
.net.
on? Isn't that on Blizzard? Oh no, wait, no.
It's
I
on
opened up
Epic
Blizzard
Games.
login because I haven't gone on it in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then the
okay. No, it's on
Windows
Origin.
users.
Okay, now I have to log into.
Like
it's
if
annoying. Keep
anything,
it on
at
Steam.
least
Like,
create a system that consolidates them all. Like,
Yeah.
you can
Like
have
a-
the
like
separate
a-
launchers.
A launcher,
Like a
A
software.
launcher, exactly, like a launcher.
I don't understand why that can't just be Steam. Steam's been around the longest.
For real.
It's just like Epic Games gives out so many free games, but I haven't
Dude,
played a
that's
single
true.
one because I don't want to play it on Epic Games. I would rather buy it on
because
Steam.
you're gonna get tracked by the Chinese.
100% true.
It's like I want to see my hours. I want to have my achievements.
I think for a casual person like me who just has a laptop as well, don't want too many launchers just for two reasons: space and how hard it is going to be to run.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Butters
feel
everything
space.
up.
You can turn them off
isn't
from the
that
task
much anyway.
manager.
You guys have like huge computers and can handle all this,
I
but
also have a lap.
yeah, me and Tommy. I mean, I don't know if I don't even want to bother either going to see this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a hassle, and I wish, like, for ease of use, like, it's dealable, it's bearable, but I wish I really didn't have to.
Yeah, and like since we're getting this new cloud-based gaming, I think it's unfair that certain companies that own these launchers are not letting like GeForce Now stream their games. Like Battle.net isn't letting GeForce Now use their games. So I was gonna play Modern Warfare. I can't now because Battle.net is being greedy and not letting GeForce use it because they want money and they didn't want to pay them. I don't know why they
It's
can't.
not good for anyone.
Yeah, it's not good for the consumer. It's not good for anyone.
I feel like in maybe like a year or two, when like companies realize like what they're doing now, like how Fallout 76 got to Steam when they originally went to.
It only just got released.
Bethesda.net.
No, wait, was it
Yeah.
Bethesda? I thought it was the Fortnite launcher. What is it?
No,
Epic.
Bethesda.net.
No, but like
Epic
you know how a
Games.
bunch of games are releasing it to the Fortnite one.
Like
Epic
Epic
Games.
So
Games.
Epic Games, so they can make like
Like
more
Red
money.
Dead.
Like
and like
Metro, Borderlands.
Yeah, but then like
all
they
the-
realize in like a year or two, there's no point.
Well, no, it's more of a contracting. It's not that they don't want to put their games on Steam. It's that they have a publisher, and Epic gives them money for 6 months or a year, and then when the games do come out on Steam, you know, they get the free publicity of everyone complaining. They get the money from Epic. They get the money from people buying it on Epic, and then when all the people that like protested will finally buy it on Steam.
Mm.
It's actually a smart marketing because nobody knew what Metro was before Metro
True.
Exodus, and then everyone complained.
I love Steam because it's the oldest, and honestly, it's aged like a fine wine. It's easy to
perfect.
maneuver. It's easy to maneuver.
All of
You
its
can
games
talk with your
did.
friends. It's honestly the best. It has an overlay over the games you play, and I
What they
don't
need to
understand why.
remaster? Fucking Craigslist. That needs a new interface.
No, yeah, Craigslist.
Craigslist look like it's
God.
just like, oh my god.
That looks like it's like a sketchy, even though it kind of is. But...
Reddit
Yeah.
did for a while.
Reddit did. They,
yeah,
they
Reddit
changed
really
it
that's why I
up.
did.
stopped using
You can
it
still
back
use
in,
old
like,
Reddit.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I started using it, and then I stopped because I didn't like the way it looked.
The thing with those websites though is like Box Office Mojo, used to look really like kind of awful, but it was super easy to navigate. And then they changed it, and I have no idea how the website works anymore. But it like looks aesthetically more pleasing. So sure, Craigslist look garbage, but if they
It's
update
easy
it
to
and it looks
use.
bad, yeah,
I
it's
just
easy to
feel like
use.
it looks sketchy. So
Mm.
on the
It's
phone, sometimes it like when you go to click like say cars and trucks, and it's right above like collectibles, you can't click either of them because they're too close together and like your
too
finger's
small.
Too big. Yeah,
You know what?
they're too
You know-
small.
Back to the coronavirus. How is this gonna affect like our future? Like since we're at high school and we're like kind of we're
prom's
adapting to-
canceled.
yeah, no, I mean like
graduation
we're adapting to
canceled.
online schooling.
Like, that sucks.
So
Like
Our-
Canceled.
us personally, we've been doing it in our school for a while with snow
no,
days and
yeah,
stuff.
when we have snow,
So
but
we're at an advantage
yeah,
because we have iPads at our school. So we bring our iPads home and we do the work on the iPad, even so like technically it doesn't count as a snow day.
yeah,
But with other people who have never used the technology, especially in like low income neighborhoods and stuff, who never had the technology in the first place, like it's interesting to see how they'll adapt. And like I know my brothers and sisters, they go to the New York City public schools. They've never done the online, so like it's they found it very difficult. Same with my mom; she teaches in public school in New York City, so she has to learn how to
Yeah.
do it, and it's not easy for her.
yeah. Since
Especially
we're
with
doing
her
this for
kids
so
being
long.
special ed too, like they don't know how to use the computers and stuff.
Yeah,
So
Our
that's
grade-
an extra added bonus or difficulty.
Our grade, for the exception of Charlie, but our grade should probably be hit the hardest. The SATs that are
yeah,
now
we're missing a
all
lot.
completely
Yeah,
canceled.
when is that?
Yeah, I
I-
don't even know.
I
I don't
took one
know.
in March because it wasn't as bad down here, and so luckily I at least got one, but I don't know how they're
We
going to
didn't
do
get
it.
any.
If it's, I understand that. I don't know if it's going to be in the summer or next year because the seniors now they should have already applied for college.
Oh yeah,
Like,
most
the
of them they already
Most of
got
them
it.
already got it back.
Gone out.
But
Yeah, when
ours
they
is
got
gonna
it-
get pushed so far back because
They got it back and
there's-
decided is going to be different. Now ours is going to be pushed. I don't know how far. Really knows how long.
or
this
they
will
might
last.
change the
until
standards.
December.
Maybe they won't use the SAT. They'll
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
look at
they
normal
might not
grades.
have-
The issue
Yeah,
is
they
with
might
this
not.
is that SAT is being pushed back, and everything's being pushed back. And then so since they don't know when we're going to go back to school, these colleges don't know when they're going back to school, so they're not accepting
I know Marist
this
and
year's seniors into schools. So they don't know where they're going to go to school in the spring. I mean, in the fall.
unless exactly.
And
I know
it's-
Can we just take the
students,
SATs
senior
at home?
athletes.
maybe.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
We're taking the APs at home, so
The ACTs.
that's not as important. But
The PSATs? Huh?
Isn't the
Anyone?
ACT a lot easier than the SAT?
ACT is
That's a good one, Charlie.
basically science and more science and math oriented,
yeah,
and but it's not really science. It's like science reading. So like they give you passes. It's like how you read graphs and stuff.
I think it's also like a quicker time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours instead of 2, or something like that. I don't know.
But yeah, it's crazy what's
What do I
happening.
know?
I don't even know how you could predict what's going to come
We
from
can't.
this.
They
like-
will.
Lucky none of us.
Blasio
I've
wants to
known people that
close
died
this-
from it already.
Mm,
Blasio closed it already.
No,
New
he
York
didn't.
City
Well,
closed.
no. Cuomo
He
was
closed them this
like.
morning.
Cuomo was like debating about it. He's like, I don't know
No,
if we should, because
no.
he
De
has to
Blasio
listen
closed
to
them
the
this
governor.
morning.
I
No,
think
De
one thing.
Blasio closed them all this morning.
Yeah, but Cuomo was like, "Holy, don't say that yet."
wait a minute.
I
Yeah,
think
but
one thing that's definitely
I got
for
I
sure
heard that cop.
is the shift to like electronic schooling. What do you guys think about that in college? Do you think
Well,
everything's
most
going to
Well,
be
of
like,
our
online?
stuff
a lot
is
just have
online.
online.
The issue
online
is what I said to
gaming
Charlie the other
now.
day. If you went to like a Elton John concert or a Billy Joel concert, would you pay the same amount of money if you went to the concert live versus a stream?
Watching it on
CD.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
would pay more
serious?
money going to the concert. No doubt.
Yeah, but they could
But, like,
also
the
get a wider
Cletus-
audience with a 20 admission fee.
Yeah, no, yeah, but would you pay
It
the
would
same?
make like the same amount of money.
Would you pay the same amount? Would you pay the same money?
No, I would
I
not.
wouldn't pay the same money for it,
It'd
but
be a pay-per-view, and you'd have to be like $15 each, basically.
Yeah.
yeah, and that like Elton.
That's
John,
what they
Billy
did
Joel,
with the
those
Freedom
tickets are- you
Cletus
can't touch those.
Cletus
So much money.
McFarland's Freedom 500. They did a pay-per-view instead of having it. They were gonna do pay-per-view, but they couldn't have people there, and they pushed it up a day because of the whole. They shut down Florida.
Yeah.
So like they had to do it a day early. They had to do only a pay per view, and like I was gonna try to go because it was supposed to be in November, but then they had to move it up.
No, but what sucks the most is like everything's getting canceled, like concerts, Formula D. Like I want to go to FD and New
Yeah,
Jersey,
because
like,
especially because we're
but
not having regions
they just
this year.
canceled Long Beach, or they canceled Long Beach a few weeks ago. But like,
I
I want to
wasn't
go to
even up date on that, I
FD&J.
didn't know that.
Sounds awesome.
I think colleges have a huge opportunity, especially the ones like Harvard and Princeton, to set up a camera in their classrooms. They can have the same class size, but now, like you were saying, with the wider audience, they can now reach anybody in their home. So if you want to go to Princeton, you could go to Princeton without
Yeah.
having the grades.
Yeah, but they
And now
wouldn't
they
do
could
that.
they could charge, like
Yeah,
Kyle
but that's
said,
not.
they could charge less. You're still getting the Princeton education, and they could charge less, and it doesn't
They're not
cost the
gonna
school.
charge less though.
Yeah, well, they will because there's already some colleges that do charge less, and they have an
It's
online
not gonna be
school
Harvard
and,
or Princeton.
and
Our
a
school's
regular
not
school.
charging less.
Princeton, what I'm saying the opportunity. Will they?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to
Yeah,
find out.
no,
But the
like,
opportunity is
those
they
Ivy
can
League
charge.
schools.
They're not.
They're not gonna let in. They're
Yeah.
gonna still have those specific higher grade point average people like top of your class. But like I see what you mean, where they'll be able to get more people in the schools because there's not physically people in the school.
Yeah.
Right, they won't have the cost of keeping them in the school, feeding them, or anything. All they have the cost is the camera and streaming it. They can reach anybody they want at 50% of the cost, or whatever the
Less than that.
25% of the cost. It doesn't matter.
Less than that.
And they don't have to do anything. They don't have to lift a finger. They
It's
can
really
be
just
cash.
salary of the teachers.
And what they could do then, since obviously if you're hiring, because we're now looking at the job world, if someone's hiring a Princeton online degree is not going to look as well as just a regular Princeton degree. So the degree people would be getting should be like it should
Well,
say
the
like
thing is,
online
people can't control if they get an online degree or not. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I
Skip
don't
2
think
years of
it's- I don't
college? They
think it's
couldn't
a-
really do that.
I
They
don't
just give you a
think
degree.
like there's a difference in degree. Like I don't think it says
Like, you
online
can't
degree
control
compared
not
to
going
regular
to school.
degree.
If you're
Well,
not allowed to go to school because of this, like, not to leave
Mm,
home, like,
no,
you
no,
can't
no, that's
control
not
that.
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is that when this ends,
I don't know if
okay,
there's
so
an
when this all
online degree
ends,
is
we're
different
talking
than
about in the
a regular
future.
degree.
Say that again.
I don't know if that's. I don't know if it says like a specific between online degree
wouldn't
and
say that.
regular degree. Like I don't think there's a difference.
I think
The
there's
biggest
the
thing.
it's you infer it. Like if a employer looks at like a certain school, like if they look at like the Arizona, that one school in Arizona, is it online schooling? They're gonna be like, okay, I know that's an online school. But I think the
Right.
diploma will say won't say if it was online or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the
because
employer has to.
yeah, because what I'm saying is like if Princeton, let's say, did that broader online degree and they just let anyone come in, then you can't give them the same degree as someone who got the grades and got the SAT score to get in. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it should hurt the people that had to stay home with the coronavirus. I'm saying past the coronavirus in the future, if someone was taking an online class, they should not have the same as a regular guy that got in the right way.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, but yeah, what I can imagine is all these jobs, these office jobs that are just you're at work, but you could do all this work. I think these companies are realizing that half of this work, 3/4 of this work, doesn't have to be
They
done in
don't
an
need
office.
people.
And why are they wasting the money on having to pay like rent a building when you don't need the people in the building?
You
The
can get
statistics
smaller.
are saying they're saying that
So do you
People
think,
work better at home.
So do you think jobs are gonna be pushed
I
to
feel like-
like home based, like in the future?
I feel like they
Most
might.
likely.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like certain
school
jobs
is
that-
already.
Yeah, certain jobs that you can't. Like if you're an accountant, I don't think you need to be in a.
Yeah, as long
In
as
an
you
office.
get the numbers and you hand everything in, like you're set.
Yeah,
can
you
do it
don't
from
need
anywhere. You could do it
Do you guys
as
think
long as you
there's
have
a
Wi-Fi.
certain? You think there's a certain benefit to being in an office building with other people, though, for the collaborating aspect?
I think
Yes.
at least 1 or 2 days a week, not 5.
I feel like it's you get like
Like
you
maybe
have
2 shifts of like half the week, half the people go in, half the week the other half people go in, and that way you only need half the size building you would have of everyone going in.
the thing
Mm.
is
And
with like
maybe it changes every
go-
month. You know, like
with going to work, I feel like it's just like you have like more responsibility than just waking up computer on. You have to get
Exactly.
ready,
Like, honestly,
drive there,
it's
like that.
we get more
But
work
then-
for school at
Yeah,
online,
on
but then
home.
it takes a quarter of the time to do it rather than being in school. When we go to
Yeah.
school, we have to wake up at 6 and we get home at 3.
I wake up
and-
at 10 and I'm done by 2. Like
Yeah, exactly.
not even 12 most of the time I'm done by.
Yeah, we get it done, and then we have
Depending
a
on the
little bit of
day.
homework that takes an hour. I'd rather do this online schooling maybe 1 or 2 days a week, and then going actually into school to get the talking done and like
Yeah, the lecturing
Well,
I
they
feel
could
like
just
is
send
more helpful.
videos
The
like what they've
interactive.
been
Yeah,
doing.
but nobody watches the videos.
well, like the inner
like,
part of
like,
school.
I feel like I learn better from a lecture than a video.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
That's just me personally, though.
Well,
Like,
I-
so
But it
like,
needs to be
having
like
lecture
interesting.
days. But I
like,
guess
at
that's what
school.
college is.
I feel like all the work we've been getting really sort of shows how much work we get that doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
It's just the same thing again and again. It's not like it's reinforcing anything. It's just you do it.
yeah, doing it over and
Doing
over.
the same, sometimes the same exact problems laid out in the same way, just again and again, because that's what the grades are. We have to get this
Yeah.
amount in. There's a quote.
Especially, we don't have any tests now to prepare for. So what are we? What are we?
point?
Yeah,
They
there's no
canceled
point
the
in doing that.
regions.
Like I
I
can
just feel
understand
like it's a quota.
learning the topic is
exactly what it
necessary
is.
just to learn it, but then doing the same exact formula to like we're doing the same problem. Like okay, we're not taking the
Like I
test.
guess, but like there's no test. Why do we
Yeah.
have to keep?
This is what
doing-
this whole
let's
class
learn
is
new
based
stuff.
around. Passing the class and then at the end passing the big test.
If there's
Yeah,
no
now
incentive
there's
to
no
pass
big
the big
test, so
test,
what's-
Yeah.
Then what's the point? We'll pass the class for the year, big whoop. But like, what are we gonna do? Now there's no big test. So like, why are we even trying?
Charlie,
That's
the
when
thing
kids
we're
are gonna
doing
stop
now.
trying.
Say that again.
Huh?
Yeah, Kyle, what'd you say?
What'd you say?
There's no, as Tommy was saying, there's no incentive. So what's the
Yeah.
reason for kids are gonna tone
I
it
didn't
out.
try
They're not gonna do
anyway,
it anymore.
but still.
Charlie, you being a little bit younger than us, and we're obviously preparing for college. What is your perspective on it?
It's like the same. There's no like, what's the point? There's no point in the classes. Like that, they give tests. Like they try to give us tests, but everyone cheats, so it doesn't really matter in the first place. And it's just a
Yeah.
grind.
Wait, you
and-
guys cheat?
I mean, I
Everyone
don't
does.
cheat. I mean, I'm not
I
supposed
I
to.
don't.
mean, sorry,
contact-
no.
I'm not supposed to contact
Yeah.
anyone. Don't tell
I
anyone.
mean, I like women, right? What?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what the G in
No, but, like,
MegaCoolGamerz stands for.
The worst, like, yeah, I hate school and everything. It's just like
It
normal stuff, like
takes
why you
this
hate it, but it's just like
quarantine takes a real toll on me.
yeah, it's not
personally.
This-
school,
I
it's
would
quarantine.
I would like this more if we could hang out with each other and
Yeah.
like
See each other and
real-
do
yeah.
stuff,
But we
we
can't.
can't.
it's
Yeah, that's the
literal
thing.
like
If
quarantine.
we had
Painful.
if this online school was just we did online school, but we still got to go out and hang out with people, perfectly fine with that.
Exactly.
Perfectly acceptable. But the fact that we have to stay home and can't talk to anyone, it takes
It's
a real
annoying.
toll on me because I'm not used to that. I'm not used to being home with my family all the time. It's a little much.
Like Tommy, you're
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
very social person. Like the rest of us
Yeah.
aren't. Maybe Matt
I
is, but like
I go out.
the rest
Yeah,
of us
you
really
telling me
aren't.
I'm not a social person? What the hell's wrong with
You
you?
are one. You and Tommy are like the most, but so
Hmm.
like
Like I
Yeah,
talk
you
to
guys,
everyone.
you guys stay home and you play your video games.
I have friends 5 minutes away that I can't even go see.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
yeah.
I think right now that's for our own safety, but and I
No,
completely
yeah,
under-
I agree, but it's for
But
the
the
safety.
question
but
is,
it
when is
just-
this gonna
it
be
still
over?
sucks.
Like if
Yeah.
there's like a certain day that I could get like a confirmation,
Yeah.
okay, it's gonna be over. Thing is, we don't have that.
Yeah,
So,
It's
I know.
a
It's
thing to
I-
look
I feel
forward
like
and
that's
to.
almost
It's a
There's
guessing
nothing.
game.
as
There's nothing to hope for.
won't make
We have no
it
hope.
here.
I
It's
feel
like
like it's
that
almost
guy
naive
the
to
D
give a
and
day out
depressed.
because you can't
No,
predict
like
a
it's just
pandemic.
we can't give it. That's the problem though. We can't give a day out. That's why everyone's freaking out.
Like they're pushing
Like
it back
we
2
knew
weeks
a
at a
day
time.
when this was gonna. Yeah, like if we knew in advance, close it till the summer. Close it for the summer. That's it. We know at the end of the summer we'll have a chance. But we don't
Speaking
have a
of
chance anymore. It's just
Speak-
indefinitely.
speaking of people freaking out, I went out today and there was people are wearing these masks.
That's illegal.
They don't even
Sorry.
do anything.
Yeah.
Well, they do something. It's more of not necessarily getting sick.
It's
from other people.
more of making yourself feel safe.
Yeah, it's
I saw this woman. She was wearing a face mask to get her mail from her own house.
Yeah, that's a
It's-
little. That's a
the
little.
That's excessive.
masks are more to protect the older people from something you could have because
They don't do anything unless someone coughs in your mouth.
Yeah.
No,
well,
yeah.
there's the
And
different.
after like
like-
10 or so minutes, don't they like lose effect because there's so much bacteria on the
Yes.
mask?
Well, it's
It
not.
is.
It's not to protect you. It's to protect
It's to
It's
the
protect
to
the
people
other
protect
around.
people.
everyone
But, like as you
around
talk, that's just kind of getting out there.
Well,
You're
yeah, it
breathing.
depends on.
For my mom,
there's-
at least, she makes us wear it and gloves and stuff at the store just so we don't contract anything, like a precaution, but also makes her feel a lot better and less stressed about the whole situation if we have that extra layer of protection, even though it doesn't really do anything.
The only
Like,
way
it's
you're
more of it's
protected
more of a comfort.
is if you wear a full like respirator gas
Hazmat
mask and a hazmat suit. Yeah, that's the only way
Seriously.
you're
Well, no,
100% protected.
there's
Or if you just don't
tiers of
touch your
masks.
face and then take a shower when you get home.
Yeah, but
there's-
eventually the germs.
There's
Crawl
certain
around.
tiers of these masks.
Like,
There's the N95, which is at the top. That's what you're using if you that has like a 99% rate of you not accepting anything in and or
Purification,
out.
right?
Yeah.
So I was just
But
looking
there's
on
this
eBay.
under that is like surgical masks, like hospital masks, and then
Right.
75 rate or 50 something like that. And then there's the cloth masks, which is more like not really.
They
gonna
have
I
do
feel like
that.
those
bandana
are
or
useless because
something,
like
which is-
it's cloth. It'll go right through it. There's holes
Like,
in
but
cloth.
it's like yeah, but it's like it stops some of it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it gets like big things get caught.
Yeah.
It's
I
that's
think-
more
I
for like
think-
a debris type thing, less than a germ. But
For some of these masks,
it also
I think-
looks cooler.
No, like
For
back
some
to
of
what-
these-
Bandanas,
Yeah.
they look cool.
I know
Like,
some
that's
of
so
you
cool.
guys haven't really been out recently, but if you go out, you'll see
Everyone
at least
has one.
50% to 80% of every people around you will have a mask on.
It's like a bad
It's-
80s
yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
And although
do.
it seems kind
People
of dumb.
take them off to smoke, and I find it hilarious.
Yeah.
They'll be standing there smoking with a mask on their neck, and they're like, "What's the point of that? Just don't wear the mask."
You can
Just
just
take
smoke
it
out your
off.
smoker hole, you know?
Exactly.
The only
As you
way
said,
to.
the only
Um,
correct way.
like back to what Vinny was saying.
I
I would,
have been smoking.
I was just looking on eBay
25
and-
years.
I was looking on eBay and online, and some are like $8, $10. And I think for the sanity of, protecting yourself, and for some people's sanity, especially like older people that are very susceptible to this, I mean, I don't think that a mask is such a big deal.
No,
Just
it's
stay home. Don't be
Yeah. But, you
Stupid.
have to go get groceries, you just said.
but then
you
have
gotta
like
eat.
people get
Peapod it, dude.
Yeah.
Like we have so many apps, Grubhub and everything. They leave it at your door. You
Some of
leave it there
those-
for a minute, and you go
Those are
get
expensive
it. and that's
though.
it.
Like
Some of
Yeah.
those are,
Yeah,
are
but
very
would you rather
expensive
get
and
corona and
extremely
die?
backed up.
true.
They're extremely backed up. We tried to get one for my grandparents, and the next delivery was 4 weeks. 4 weeks. They
and
didn't have
then
enough
they also
food
they
for
always
4 weeks.
don't always have everything you
And then
need.
we ordered it. We ordered it anyway because we were like, okay, we'll figure something else out, but we'll get this before it's 10 weeks, you know? So we got it,
Yeah.
and then they got it, and we lost $50 worth of food. Okay, so
Yeah.
there was stuff missing that they didn't get, and stuff they didn't order that they got. They got like beetroot seeds or something like that. Stupid.
Nice.
And they did not.
Hell
order.
Make some soup.
Grandparents be like. No, but like back to what
That-
Vinny was saying. I was watching a video of like Mark Rober, and not Mark, yeah, Mark Rober, and it was a thing that they did on MythBusters a few years ago, of like how quickly they spread, and it's incredible how many times you touch your face in like a day, and you don't notice it. Like you'll be talking.
I'm touching it right now.
It's honestly, it's every 10 seconds you'll probably touch your face. If you have glasses, it's even more.
You adjust them. It's
And if
so
you're
annoying.
Italian, it's like every 1 second. So
Yeah.
And then you feel like, okay,
Those
what am I
Italian people with glasses you can't even calculate.
yeah, you're just like touching your forehead, touching your eyes.
Like, I
Ah,
just
mamma
touched
mia.
my
Hey,
nose
ma,
already.
it's me, ma. I'm just
God damn it,
adjusting my
Nina.
glasses.
Like, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I just kind of
Anything
like how
else?
I've been able to play games and stuff. Like it's just like keep your mind off
It's
stuff,
nice
but
to
at the same
relax, but
time,
it's just too,
like
it's
there's too much relaxing, and I just want to like, cause then it's like you
Do
feel like
something.
lazy and it's like gross. Like that's how
Yeah,
I feel
I
if I don't
think,
do anything for like a day or two.
It's a feeling of epicness.
Gamer
Yeah,
Do you
news.
guys like the fact that they're releasing movies on Amazon Prime that you could buy?
I do enjoy
Yeah, but you
that.
have to
I-
buy them though. It's like
the
what's the
fact
point?
is,
I don't care.
it
Well,
costs
you
more
would
for
spend 4 times more going with your family to a movie theater.
Yeah,
not
for real.
individually though. These movies are like $15 just to rent.
But
Damn.
it's
No,
$14 for a
they're
movie
buying.
ticket.
You buy
No,
it.
I don't think you own them
Depends
forever.
on the
You get like
movie.
Even
the
so,
Amazon
You,
coronavirus.
but
No, on Amazon
$14
Prime
for a
we
movie
bought Call
ticket.
of the Wild. We have that now.
Yeah, but it might be
Yeah, but that
for
movie
certain
sucks.
movies. That's the thing.
I thought it was good.
That's the thing. It might be for certain movies, like is different. But even so, renting a movie for $15, having it for like 3 days or so, and getting to watch it on limited
Bless you.
times compared to paying $14 for a movie ticket and then going to the movie scene at once.
Well, we
Like-
don't pay full price. We pay $5.
But the
Yeah,
movie,
and Matt, I looked it up.
But on average, it's like $14 for a movie ticket, and then you have 8 people in your family. That's a lot of money compared to
No,
paying
I
$15
agree.
once.
But for like
So I think
when
it's a
we
little bit
individually go once a week, the $5 matinee, it's worth it. It's $20 just to rent Trolls World Tour. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
it's also fun.
Hypothetically, if you ever wanted to watch that, it would cost like $80 if every single person were to get that through Amazon.
Yeah.
It's also fun to like go out, see your friends, get a bite out to eat.
Yeah. It's
enjoyable.
the fact that seeing the
Five
movie,
guys.
it's the
Five
fact that
Guys.
just hanging out with your friends. I think everyone can relate.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog is $20 just to buy. Like,
That
yeah,
movie came
you're
out like
buying.
2-3 months ago, 4 months ago.
I just
Really?
It's that
Already?
much.
It didn't. It was 2 months ago, Chris.
It
was it 2 months?
Yeah, I've been in my
Is it
house way
already
too long. So
been-
like, I know time. I
I've
lost track of
lost
time
track.
3 months, 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm kind of losing my
Jesus,
sense of
we're
time.
tired.
It's crazy. Every year since 2016 has just exponentially gotten worse.
I don't know. I had a pretty good
Yeah, ever
2019
since
thus
they
I
shot
had
far.
a-
Harambe,
I had a good
everything's just gone
2019.
downhill.
That damn monkey.
Bad, you mean?
Damn.
Damn
I
steak.
don't know.
No.
I've had a pretty good 2020. Besides the whole coronavirus, I've had a pretty good. So
Yeah, I mean, other than the virus and staying in and everything, I mean, it's been a pretty nice
No, but
year.
it sucks because it's like besides next year, like this is gonna be like, what if we don't
This
get
was
to
supposed to
go
be-
to school and like see anyone for like?
I feel like it's gonna wear out
long?
at that point because that's a good few months. It's a good like 5 months, 4 or 5 months.
Well, school's whatever. What is month? School starts in like
5.
September.
Okay, guys, this has been Sal's cooking show. Next week, I'll show you how to make clam chowder with only a dirty bra. Goodbye.
See you guys.
Adios.
All right. Have a good week.
have a
Hey,
good
no.
day.